What's going on, folks? Just doing a little update here to try and clarify the difference between what happens when mods are unavailable when they are being updated and end up being deleted from a game save, or if you just happen to turn a mod off and you try to load a game save, what happens to that mod and what happens, more importantly, to the money that you spent on that mod. So right now I'm at the very beginning of a brand new playthrough for this example. I started a new playthrough. I'm at level 1, only $5,000, nothing completed. I bypassed the tutorial and drove straight to Smithville Dam just to show this example. First I'm going to show you what you can do to get money at the beginning of a game save if you own all the DLC trucks or any of the DLC trucks that are available when you start a new playthrough, and show you how much money you can get just from selling those and start off with some bonus cash, as well as this will eventually show you an example of what happens to those console mods when you have them activated. So bear with me here. I'm going to show you a couple examples and clarify some things for you, and hopefully this will answer some questions that some of you have in the groups. So, I'm going to jump to the garage here. Again, I've started a brand new playthrough, and I have to go to the Smithville Dam garage because I have not discovered Black River. And since this is a brand new playthrough, and this applies for mod maps as well, the only thing this does not apply for is hard mode. But if you are not playing hard mode and start a new game playthrough on a mod map or on the regular campaign maps itself, you will start out with these DLC trucks if you own them. So I have the 49X Western Star, the GMC Brigadier 8000, KRS 58 Bandit, the new International HX520, Cat CT 681, the Con Marshall, the Chevy Apache, and lastly the pre-order bonus Navstar 5000 MV. So I'm just going to sell all these. Just sell them all, and you can, even though I'm a level 1 brand new game playthrough, sold all those vehicles, and I have a purse now of 827,600 in-game credits. Just minus the 5,000 for what you start with. But even though I'm at a start of a brand new playthrough, I can now purchase some mods. We can also now press R3 in the store to filter only mods, and this also applies when you're in the truck storage, filtering through your trucks. I'll show you that as well. So I'm just going to buy one of each of these. I got the Insanity Crawler, Western Monster, the Devil's Scout 800 Crawler, Risky's Prowler the Buggy, and the Kenny C500. I also have the Dawn 71 track car on, but that's only available in Russia, so whatever. Buy a second Kenny just because I can, and another Prowler just because I can. So, I have a few vehicles now. You can see console mods at level 1. Still getting the pop-ups because, like I said, I'm at level 1. Still getting all the tutorial pop-ups and everything. But I'll put a few on the map so you can see how they will disappear when you load a game save after turning a mod off or it gets deleted. Just put a couple of these on the map so you can see they will be deleted when loading the game save when the mod is turned off. Just see how friggin' huge this Kenny C500 is also, my god. I'll jump back in the Chevy CK here. So I sold all the DLC vehicles and had $827,000, and after buying a handful of mods, I'm now down to 484,075 in-game credits. So I spent just under 400,000 in-game credits on those mod vehicles. And now I'm just going to quit to the main menu and deactivate those mods, so you'll be able to see what happens when you load a game save and you get that warning message that mods will be deleted. So here we are at the main menu, mod browser. Also worth noting, we do have the new memory indicator in the bottom right hand corner of the mod browser. And I have, I'll put it on the filter of enabled only. So you can see these are the mods that I had enabled. These 6 mods, and I bought 5 of them because the Dawn was not available. But just turning off this Kenny C500, I'll show you how the indicator works real quick. On the bottom right hand corner you can see that yellow bar is almost empty, and then just hovering over the Kenny C500 you can see it fills the bar almost immediately. So the Kenny C500 is very high in the RAM usage, so simply activating this mod then makes that bar almost full and will not allow you to activate many more mods after that. That is unfortunately the situation we're in on console mods, where we have to pick and choose the mods that we activate. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You just have to pick and choose and use this indicator. You can see how each of these mods use different amounts of RAM. Some, like the tweak vehicles, the tweaks of base game vehicles use very little RAM, and you can activate almost as many of those as you possibly want. Over 50 of those can be activated at a single time. But mods like the Kenny C500, you can see again in the bottom right hand corner, just uses an obscene amount of RAM or memory, and can only activate so many mods at the same time with that. So any truck that you see using a lot of memory in the bottom right hand corner, you will only be able to activate so many of those. But moving back to the reason this video is being made, I have turned off all those mods that I had purchased. So those are now off. And just like if a mod was being updated and is unavailable and you have to turn it off, this is the situation you'll find, where you try to load back into a game save and then it tells you that the mods are disabled. It's only telling me 2 of them. I think it might be because they were on the map, and the ones in the garage aren't on the map, so they aren't coming up on this list. But either way, it's going to delete those off of the map. So I'll fast forward through this loading screen for you guys for the sake of time. Okay. Now we're back in the same game save, and those 2 mods have been deleted off the map. And going into the garage, I have nothing in my truck storage, and I'm back up to 827,000 in-game credits again. So, as this shows, if you have a mod that is unavailable and becomes deleted, or you click past the screen where the game warns you when you are loading that the mods will be deleted, yes, they will be deleted out of your game, but you now get refunded. So again, I started this game save, sold all my DLC vehicles, and got 827,000 in-game credits, and I bought a bunch of mods, and I was down at 484,000 right before loading back in here, and those mods were all deleted, and I was refunded, and now I'm back up to 827,000, starting out here at level 1 on a brand new game playthrough. And again, this does apply to all game playthroughs except for hard mode. So if you are loading into the custom mod maps that we have now, and unfortunately have been changed to the fact that they start out at only 5,000 also, it is best that if you have all DLC vehicles that you get when you start a new playthrough, to just sell those, and you'll have around 800,000, provided you own all those DLC vehicles that are available at the beginning of the game. But even if you simply have the free anniversary pack that gives you the International HX520 and the what is it? The what's the other one? Not the GMC, but the CAT CT681. Just between those two vehicles, it gives you can sell those two and have close to 300,000 because the International is a very, very expensive vehicle. But I hope this vehicle was useful to anyone and might have answered some questions. Feel free to drop any comments in this video, and hopefully we can answer these questions and get everyone on the same page. It is nice that we actually get refunded now. That's a good change in pace, and I like that compared to having the game just make the vehicles disappear and then reappear in your truck storage. I mean, that is nice in a way where they stayed customized, and then you would get them back after being updated, and you wouldn't have to rebuild your vehicle every time. So it is a minor annoyance to then have to re-customize your vehicle over and over after being refunded, but ultimately the most important thing at the end of the day, and a big thing that people were getting frustrated with these vehicles disappearing, is that you would not have your money anymore. Like, as everyone knows, it takes a while to really grind out the money if you're getting the money legitimately by completing contracts in this game. So that money is hard earned, and it takes a while to build it up. So to have those vehicles disappear and then not be available, and that money be tied up in those vehicles being missing, I think it was a really good choice by the developers to then change it to this way, where when you load a game and it's telling you something will be deleted, it is in fact deleted, but at least we get the money back. So you're able to either invest that money on new vehicles for the time being, or you can just wait, and then when the vehicle comes back, you have all the money and you just have to simply re-customize it. But again, I hope this video was helpful and might have explained some things that might have been confusing for some, and even give some tips for those starting out a brand new game playthrough and trying to get some money easy. Just sell those DLC vehicles. And again, that applies for mod maps and everything like that, and just does not apply to hard mode, because when you start out in hard mode, you do not get any of those vehicles at the beginning of the playthrough. So again, I hope this was helpful, and yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and take care. See you guys in the mud. Or should I say, the snow.